A kingdom where joy and power overflow anywhere. It was hard to believe that its sovereign was not completely happy, despite the most beautiful princess, very intelligent and even great power before our kingdom. She felt that something was still missing, but she could not describe what it was. As usual, she used to escape every night to the royal garden to observe the stars and clear her mind after a long day. On one of those nights, the princess had rather straight nose, which catch her a lot the fear. As no one was with her looking after her, despite the fear of know that it was that noise coming from the bushes was bigger. So she hard herself with courage and went to shed when she was about to sort the bush something come out of a big leaf and made the queen scream and fall to the floor. The gardener, hearing the scream coming from the main garden, she comes to the aid of the woman in danger. Upon arrival, he realized that it was the princess who was the floor, and next to her was beautiful and tender Kitty. And she replies, "Yes, I am. You're scary as the cute Kitty, but I don't see where I am scared of soft tenderness." After spending the rest of the night chatting, the gardener and the princess became very great friends and above continued to frequent. They made gardening in the evenings hours, as it was not well seen that a common man was the friend of a royal. This continued for many years, but it was becoming increasingly difficult to attend the encounter. The prince over time acquired more responsibilities as she was the future heiress to one of the most important kingdoms. She has a duty to marry the prince of the Dante kingdom, to create alliances for the future and ensure the well-being of the kingdom. While this occurred, the gardener was recognized among the kingdoms as a great artist in topiary. Art and his great hours were dedicated to his great love. In one of the many encounters, the gardener confessed her a great love, and I can reveal before her that she was the source of her inspiration. The princess was quite surprised at such revelation and confesses that she had the same feeling toward him. There was so much the broadcast, they did not realize that they were uttered. When they gave their first kiss, immediately the spy quickly the two kingdoms of Dante to tell him what happens to the princess. The next morning, Dante soldiers captured the gardener. He sentenced him to death for the mendicity committed to the two kingdoms. While this was commenting on through the kingdoms, the gardener's best friend did her best to talk to the princess and manage to prevent this injustice, where the only thing was undistracted love. Many years later, the princess and the gardener managed to be together until the day of their death. despite the love story between the princess and the gardener is told by all in the kingdoms, proving that for loss there are no obstacle in the life and the not death. It is said that even they continue to love each other in the afterlife.